Okay, so now we're going to be starting with ratios. Ratios are my favorite thing in the entire world. I love doing ratios. If I could, we would do them all year long, but we can't do that because there's other math fun we need to get to. So when talking about ratios, a lot of times they're going to be in a word problem format. We're going to start off that way and then go into equivalent ratios, which is going to be very similar to the proportions we've been doing. So I know this is not easy to read because my handwriting is small, we're online, but I'll read it to you. So write the ratio for the following. Jordan scored 4 times as many points as Mary did during volleyball practice. Now we are going to write our ratio. So here we want to know Jordan to Mary, correct? Jordan scored 4 times as many points as Mary did. Very important. So 4 times, so that would be a ratio of 4 to 1. Here is Jordan, and here is Mary. Now, ratios can be written 3 different ways. This is the most common way you write ratios. However, you can also do 4 to 1, another common one as well. Or, and the one we're going to be getting into when we get into proportions is the fraction. So it would be 4/1. All of those are acceptable answers when we're doing ratios, whatever you're comfortable with. Number 2, in an internet poll, 30 people said they like to shop online, and 5 people said they do not like to shop online. Write a ratio of the number of people who do not like to shop online to the number of people who do like to shop online. Always make sure you read this very carefully because in the sentence it's giving us the people who do like to shop online. But when we look at what is asked of us, write a ratio of the number of people who do not to the people who do. So not to do on this one. Not to do. So in here they said 5 people do not and 30 people do. We're going to write our ratio like that. Again, we can also do 5 to 30 or 5/30, whichever. Now, if you notice, 5 goes into 30, so we can reduce this number. 5 goes into 5 one time, and 5 goes into 36 times. So either way you write the answer, completely fine with me. I'm not too worried about simplifying right now. I want us to get the basics of ratio. So if you went with the 1 to 6, again, you could go 1 to 6 or 1/6. Any way is perfectly fine. We will be focusing more on the fractions when we get to proportions, but that's okay. Okay, now our last one. Sorry, gotta move you. Okay, there are 7 boys and 9 girls in the 4th grade. What is the ratio of boys to girls? So we want boys to girls. 7 boys, 9 girls. We're finished with this one. You can continue on how we did the 7/1 or the 7/9s, whatever, but right now we're going to keep it just written as that. Our last example. What is the ratio of girls to total students? So we got girls to total. So we know we have 9 girls, but what's the total number of students? If there are 7 boys and 9 girls, you just add those up and we'll get 16. So the number of girls to total students would be a 9 to 16 ratio. We can't reduce that one, so we're just going to leave it as is. But when they ask, always look for the total and then just add these 2 numbers together, and that's another way to get a ratio out of a sentence. Let me know if you have any questions. Email, hangout, whatever you need. Thanks, bye.